Campfire need a little bit of a kick? Tired of using 10 matches to light a fire? Put that jerry can away. It's time to make some fire lighters. Hi, I'm Magpie. Welcome to A Guide's Guide. Today, we're going to be looking at fire starters. Fire starters are a great way to give your fire the kickstart that it needs. There's many different ways to do a fire lighter. Every unit has their own little recipe. Today, I'm going to show you how to make two of my favorite fire lighters. One in a tube, one in an egg carton. Let's start with the tube first. For this, you're going to need a toilet paper roll or paper towel tube, a bit of newspaper, and some punk. Punk is dry twigs and leaves that we're going to use to stuff our tube with. You can use anything really. Sawdust, wood shavings, even dry lint. But for this one, I'm going to use good old-fashioned punk. The first thing you're going to do is fold down the end of your toilet paper roll so it's somewhat sealed. Next, you're going to turn it over and take some punk. You're going to stuff your tube with some punk. Don't be afraid to pack this in there, but make sure that you leave it a little bit of room to breathe because you want the air to also be able to circulate in here. Then you're going to close up your ends, just like we did to the top. Next step, you're going to take your newspaper and roll your fire starter like this. To finish it off, twist your ends. And with that, that's your first fire starter. The next one we're going to do is in an egg carton. These are really good for camps and hikes because you can just shove them in your backpack or in your camp box as they're one solid object and they won't fray or leak anywhere. You can make these fire starters with many different types of fuel. You can use punk, dry lint, sawdust, wood shavings, or anything else. For these, I'm going to be using punk and dry lint. But you'll also need some egg cartons, some old candles, some matches, an old tin can, this one has a handle with it, a billy, a camp stove with a gas canister or another heat source, some tongs or a heat-proof mitt. I'm going to show you a quick method first. We're just going to drip the wax directly into the fire starter. First step, pack your egg carton full of fuel. Today, I'm going to be using dry lint and punk. Next, light your candle. Next, you're going to let the wax drip into the fire starter. Be careful, you don't want to set it ablaze just yet. It's not campfire time. I know this may take a while, but it's really important for the fuel to be completely stuck down. Rotate your candle if you need to make sure that all the wax is getting used. For the longer method, we're going to melt the wax using our camp stove and then pour it over the fire starters. Let's get started. First step, you're going to take your candle and break it off and put it into your tin. The smaller the pieces, the better they'll melt. You can either use a knife, shave it, or just break it off like I'm doing. Next, you're going to put some water in your billy. Turn on your camp stove and let the water boil. Next, you're going to take your tin can and put it into your water. This is going to melt the wax. Keep an eye on your billy and your tin can. We want the wax to be completely melted. Don't worry too much about the wicks. They'll be fine. While you wait, you're going to pack your egg carton. I packed this one the same way as I did the cheats method. You can use any fuel, as I said, but for this one, I'm going to be using dry lint and punk. This has been bubbling away for several minutes now. It's about halfway done, and the wax has begun flowing. Ignore the green. I think we melted some crayons in this tin at one stage. The wax is melted now, and we're about to pour it into our fire starter. Now the tin is going to be super hot. It's been sitting in boiling water for several minutes. So for this part, you're going to need to be careful and wear a heat-proof glove. First step we're going to do is turn off our gas stove. Make sure that everything is off and the water has stopped bubbling. You're going to pick up your tin can carefully, bring it over to your fire starters using your heat-proof glove, and tip it in, making sure to cover all of your punk. Take your tin can, put it to the side somewhere where it's not going to burn or mark anything. Leave it alone. It's going to be super hot. If you're working with younger girls, make sure no one touches it. You need to leave your fire starters for about 10 minutes to make sure that the wax is all cool. Now they're done and you're ready for campfire. There are a million ways to make fire starters. If your unit has a special way that they make some, leave it in the comments below. You never know, maybe we'll try that one next. I'm Magpie. Happy guiding!